Hello, this is Spartacus here, and here is some Call of Duty Ghost gameplay, which you never see anymore ever since Call of Duty Advanced Warfare came out. All of you guys probably been seeing is Advanced Warfare gameplay or Black Ops 2 gameplay, because apparently Black Ops 2 is one of the best Call of Duty games ever, apparently. So yeah, Black Ops 2 actually is a pretty good game, and Black Ops 3 will be coming out here in a couple months, and I can't wait for it to come out. But today I am going to be talking about Call of Duty Ghosts, and that's why I'm showing the gameplay in the background. I'm going to be talking about how pretty much Call of Duty Ghosts has changed Call of Duty, how it evolved Call of Duty what it is today, what Call of Duty Ghosts did to what was added in Call of Duty Ghosts that's in Advanced Warfare, and pretty much mostly I'm going to be talking about the good things that Advanced Warfare does. What has Advanced Warfare done right, considering Call of Duty Ghosts was one of the worst games, I believe, that no one ever liked, because it did not get very much support at all, and I feel bad for the game because I actually really enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about what Call of Duty Ghosts has done right, and pretty much how it kind of changed into the Call of Duty it is today, like Advanced Warfare, for example, and probably Black Ops 3. So let's start off with the first thing, the minimap. The minimap, they changed the minimap. They made it a lot bigger than what it normally is, so you can see the map layout a lot bigger and where enemies are pretty much. So yeah, as you can see on screen, you can see that the minimap is a lot bigger, and that you can pretty much identify enemies more often when the minimap is like that. And in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, you can have a perk called Peripherals where you can make your minimap big just like that. And yeah, that's basically just like Call of Duty Ghosts, but in Call of Duty Ghosts there isn't a perk for this. It is actually just like this, so everyone has it. And that's kind of one thing that Call of Duty Ghosts I think did right, and also how it kind of changed Call of Duty in the future. And I'm sure Black Ops 3 will probably have the same thing, unless it's like a perk from Advanced Warfare. But yeah, that's something that Call of Duty Ghosts has done right, so that's one thing to take off my list. Another thing is that when you press the start menu in multiplayer, or I believe Extinction, there is a option I think called Players or Multiplayers, or I'm not sure what the option is actually called, but anyway, it's an option where you can choose how to mute people. There's an option where you can mute everyone in your lobby. There's an option where you can mute everyone but your friends, mute everyone but your party, or something like that. And yeah, they have a lot of different options where you can mute people when you press on the start menu in multiplayer. And also another thing is that it evolved into the newer Call of Duties like Advanced Warfare. It evolved into that because in Advanced Warfare it does the exact same thing where you press the start menu and you have an option to choose how to mute people, like pressing mute everyone but your friends, or mute everyone but your party, and stuff, all that stuff. Now this system, I actually really do enjoy this system. I always press mute all, because what happens is when you press mute all, it also saves that setting throughout the other matches you play in multiplayer, unless you log off of Advanced Warfare and quit out of the game. Then you have to do it again, of course. But yeah, it kind of saves that setting when you keep playing multiple times in a row. So yeah, that's very cool how Advanced Warfare they brought that feature into Advanced Warfare, and it's a lot better than just muting everyone in the lobby when just manually doing it in the scoreboard or something like that. So yeah, that's one thing that I like to take note of that I think is pretty nice. Now this next topic I'm going to be talking about, Call of Duty Ghosts, I believe, is the only game that does this. Advanced Warfare didn't do this. I don't know why. I mean, this is something that I think Call of Duty Ghosts did perfectly right. This isn't really a big deal, though. This isn't something huge that Call of Duty Ghosts did right, but it makes the game run faster. That's something I think they really did right. And that is switching between multiplayer, campaign, squads mode, or extinction. And what I mean by that is that, let's say you press on multiplayer. If you're in the main menu in Call of Duty Ghosts and you press on multiplayer, it kind of takes a while for it to load, and then it says play on Xbox Live or PlayStation Network or split screen or something like that. And so and also below that it also shows the other game modes you can play, like Extinction, the storyline, or squads mode. And if you were to click on those, it would bring you right away into that main menu instead of like going into this really long loading screen like it would normally do in Black Ops 2 or Advanced Warfare. So let's say like I can just give the same example again but a little bit differently. So let's say I'm playing multiplayer, right? And in Call of Duty Ghost, and I play for a little bit. Then I'm like, you know what? I want to play some Extinction. So I start backing out multiplayer. I'm in the main menu of the multiplayer main menu, and at the bottom it says Extinction. I'm like, okay, so there's Extinction. That's kind of like a shortcut to get to Extinction. So I press on Extinction, and boom, it brings me right away to the Extinction kind of playlist area to where I want to play Extinction. And if I were to do that in Advanced Warfare, like let's say in Advanced Warfare I'm playing multiplayer but I decide to play Exo Zombies, it will take a while for me to load. I have to literally back myself out of multiplayer, go into the main menu of the game, then press on Exo Zombies, and then wait for that to load, and it just takes even longer. So that's something that Call of Duty Ghosts did right, is that they made the game run faster by switching between different game modes of multiplayer, the storyline, or the Extinction, pretty much. So that's something that I think Call of Duty Ghosts did right that I don't think people really realize, but I just like to mention that on my channel and just kind of let you guys know that I think Black Ops 3, that Treyarch should do that. I hope they do that because it just makes you switch between game modes faster, and I really do enjoy that. Now, this next thing is weapon balance. This may seem a little bit odd to you. I think Call of Duty Ghosts had pretty much a perfect weapon balance, but that's only because of the health system in the game. Because in the health system in Call of Duty Ghosts, you had really, really low health. It's probably the one game where you had the lowest health. Like Black Ops 2, I think, had a ridiculously amount of health. Call of Duty Ghosts you had a pretty low health, so you would die really fast, or you would kill someone really fast with like any weapon in the game. And then I think Advanced Warfare has like the perfect health system. It's like between Call of Duty Ghosts and Black Ops 2, because Black Ops 2 had a lot of health, and then Call of Duty Ghosts had really low health. So that's why I really like the weapon balance in the game, just because of the health system. The health system, since you have so low health in Call of Duty Ghosts, they can kind of balance out every single weapon to be powerful. Like it's kind of like playing in hardcore mode. Like if you guys ever played hardcore mode in Black Ops 2 or in Advanced Warfare or any other game, you would know that if you use any weapon, you could pretty much dominate, because it takes like 1 to 2 bullets to kill someone, like in hardcore mode. And that's basically what Call of Duty Ghosts is like. It's like you're playing in hardcore mode, and you can kill people really easily with like any weapon. So that's one thing that kind of made the weapon balance different. If they made you have more health in the game, I don't know what it would be like. I remember they came out with a playlist. It was called Heavy Duty Playlist, where it was a playlist for Call of Duty Ghost, and you actually had more health because people complained about the health system in the game, and they took away that playlist. I don't know why, because it was a pretty nice playlist. I actually did enjoy playing it. But yeah, I think the weapon balance is pretty good. Advanced Warfare has really crappy weapon balance. You just see people running around with the ASM-1 and Battle 27, just the base variants, for gosh sakes. I mean, people just use the base variant, and they still can get like a 30 kill streak with those guns. It's crazy. Those guns are like way too overpowered, and to be completely honest with you, I honestly think the melee subverter is the best variant / gun in the game for Advanced Warfare. I think the Battle 27 and ASM-1 don't stand up against the subverter, and I think the subverter is probably the best in melee gun in the game. I'll have to make a best class set video about that later. So your weapon balance, I think it's pretty good in Call of Duty Ghosts. Black Ops 2 also had really good gun balance, not going to lie. Even though you had so much health in Black Ops 2, but the gun balance was really good. I have to admit, I think the gun balance was really good in Black Ops 2 as well. So next thing I'm going to be talking about is field orders. This is probably the one most unique thing I think Infinity Ward has done that people don't give Infinity Ward a lot of credit for, is that they added field orders into multiplayer. Now, what are field orders? Well, the first person who dies in a multiplayer match, so the first person who dies in a match will drop these field orders, which is kind of like a floating, spinning briefcase, I guess you can say. It's like a blue briefcase that's spinning, that's just laying there. And if you collect that briefcase, it will give you a random challenge to complete. Like it'll say, earn yourself a headshot, humiliate the next enemy you kill, which is basically teabagging someone after you kill them. And then there's like another one, earn 3 kills without earn 3 non-kill streak kills, because if you die with the field order, you won't have it when you respawn, so someone else can pick it up and have a different challenge. But when you do complete these challenges, you earn yourself a care package. Now, what happens with the care package? Now, depending on what map you play on, they have certain field order kill streaks. So if you complete the field order on certain maps, like for the example, like the map Fog, which you might be seeing on your screen. I don't know if you are, because I don't have any gameplay showing right now, because I kind of like there's this stream of like me just talking right here. I ran out of gameplay, so I'm going to have to add some more. But yeah, so like for example, Fog, if you were to complete the field order on that map, you and yourself a care package, you might be able to get the special kill streak. So you won't always get the special kill streak, because usually when you get the special kill streak in Call of Duty Ghosts, you can only earn it once. Like whoever earns it, no one can earn it again. It's already been earned. So like that's pretty much how it works. So in the map Fog, if you earned yourself the field order and complete it, and you get the special kill streak, the special kill streak is actually Michael Myers, which is from those horror movies called Halloween, and you can run around with the axe, and then it also plays the Michael Myers like Halloween theme song or whatever while you're running around killing people. And I think that was a really good idea, as you're just running around chopping people with an axe, and I thought that was a really cool feature they added. And they also added I think the map Ruins, it's a DLC map, like as well as Fog, it was DLC. You could be the Predator, which is from like the movies like Alien vs. Predator, or the movie Predators, or something like that. You can run around being a Predator, and you can go invisible if you walk really slow, and you can shoot people every so often, and you can melee people. When you die as the Predator, you actually set off a bomb, which is basically a chem strike, and kill all the enemy players, which I thought was an awesome idea. I love the Predator kill streak. I think that's my favorite one in Call of Duty Ghosts, even though I did make a video talking about my top 5 field orders, and I don't see any other YouTube videos about this. I don't think I've seen any other YouTube videos of people making a video talking about top 5 field orders or whatever. I never, like when I search it on YouTube, it's just nothing pops up. It's just my video. It's so weird, and I get no views for it. It's kind of weird, because I'm like the only person who make that kind of video. But yeah, I think field order is something they'd write. I think it's Infinity Ward, kind of their own thing. I don't think like Treyarch and Sledgehammer are going to do the same thing, because Sledgehammer actually did something similar in Advanced Warfare, but they have the actual kill streak a care package, and sometimes you'll be able to use map kill streaks like a giant turret that destroys. It's like an anti-air defense turret where it destroys paddlings or UAVs and stuff like that. And there's like tram turrets and stuff. I don't know. But field orders, I thought that was a great idea in Call of Duty Ghosts. I can't wait to play Call of Duty Ghosts 2 when it comes out and start using field order again. Hopefully they fix it. There's a lot of things wrong with Call of Duty Ghosts I think they do need to fix, and hopefully they return with field orders. Now, this last thing on my list that I can think of is built-in attachments. This is another thing that kind of evolved into Call of Duty in the future, like Advanced Warfare, where the Honey Badger, which I believe may be the only weapon in Call of Duty Ghosts that has a built-in attachment, which is a silencer. The Honey Badger has a built-in silencer, so when you shoot, you do not pop up in the minimap every time you use the Honey Badger. That's probably one of the reasons why it was such a good gun in the game and why a lot of people use it. So you could essentially get 4 attachments technically on the Honey Badger. You have already the built-in silencer, and then you could add in 3 attachments if you use the one perk. I have no idea what the perk's called, but you're able to have 3 attachments with that perk. And so basically, essentially get 4 attachments on the Honey Badger, which is insane in my opinion. But I don't know. I can't think of any other guns that have like built-in attachments, like the marksman rifles in Call of Duty Ghosts, which is something they kind of added, which I don't think they're going to do again. They were pretty good weapons. They're like, I don't know. It's like the MK14, where they're single-fire weapons. They're like single-fire assault rifles, is basically what they are. And all of them, I believe, had built-in kind of scopes on them. So I don't know if that's really considered a built-in attachment, because there is attachment for iron sights on those things, but they did have like built-in scopes on them, which I don't know if they're technically a default scope, really. But yeah, that's all the stuff that I can think of for Call of Duty Ghosts. I'm sure there's other things I could mention. I could mention Extinction, but a lot of people have different opinions on Extinction. A lot of people prefer zombies. I actually love Extinction. I posted so many videos of that on my channel. I even did a walkthrough of it, of the the Mayday, the Mayday map for Extinction, and also the Exodus walkthrough for Extinction. I didn't do Awakening just because I don't think I had a capture card at the time, and then I actually got a capture card during Exodus. I don't know, it was a little bit confusing at the time. But yeah, that's all the things I can think of that Call of Duty Ghosts has done right, and how it evolved Call of Duty what it is today. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and please be sure to leave a rating for whatever you guys feel this video deserves. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more Call of Duty content, which is like every few days for now on. That's pretty much my schedule now, I think, is every few days. And dang, this video went on a long time. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed the video. I don't think I forgot anything that how Call of Duty Ghosts like changed what Call of Duty is today, or what else it does right. I'm sure there's other things it's done right, just didn't mention it. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please be sure to leave a rating for whatever you guys feel the video deserves, and I shall catch you guys next time.